noche. Cuentas estrellas, las conoces por nombre, los cielos proclaman tu majestad. Tu gloria brilla, enseñas al sol cuando debe brillar. La creación canta tu majestad. Eres Dios, reinarás por siempre y siempre. Reinarás, eres Dios, reinarás por siempre y siempre. Reinarás. Abres el mar, mueves montañas con tan solo tu voz. Sigo cantando tu majestad. Mi vida es tuya y mi corazón, tú me conoces por nombre. Puedo cantar tu majestad. Eres Dios, reinarás por siempre y siempre. Reinarás, eres Dios, reinarás por siempre y siempre. Reinarás. Eres Dios, reinarás por siempre y siempre. Reinarás, eres Dios, reinarás por siempre y siempre. Reinarás.
Hello and happy Sunday. Today we're going to be learning about one of my favorite stories in the Bible. We're going to be reading in the book of Jonah. So Jonah is a prophet, and it's his job to tell people what God told him to say. So please stay tuned and watch this short video.
Heroes of the Bible, Jonah. This is Jonah. Jonah was a prophet, That means it was his job to tell people what God told him to say.
Yep.
One day, God told Jonah to go to Nineveh because the people of Nineveh were doing bad things. But instead, Jonah ran away.
Where are you, please?
And went to the port to board a ship, going the other way. He was hoping to get away from God.
Oh,
He sailed for a place called Tarshish. While he was at sea, God sent a great and powerful wind over the sea that caused a storm that seemed like it would break the ship apart. Fearing for their lives, the sailors tried everything they could think of to save the ship. Meanwhile, Jonah was sound asleep, so the captain went down and said, "How can you sleep at a time like this? Get up and pray to your God. Maybe he will help us." Then the crew figured out that Jonah was the reason for the storm, and they asked him, "Who are you? Why is this happening to us?" Jonah told them who he was and that he worshiped the one true God who made the sea. Then he told the sailors to throw him in the sea so the storm would stop.
No, why?
The sailors still tried to escape the storm, but it was no use. So they asked God for forgiveness and threw Jonah into the sea. The storm stopped at once.
Whoa!
The sailors were amazed at God's power and they vowed to serve him. Now God sent a great fish to swallow Jonah.
Great.
And Jonah was inside the fish for 3 days and nights. Jonah prayed to God from inside the fish, and God ordered the fish to spit Jonah out.
Yuck.
God told Jonah again to go to the city of Nineveh to tell them what God had said about them.
I get it.
This time, Jonah obeyed God and went to Nineveh to deliver God's message. The people of Nineveh stopped doing bad things and turned to God. They were saved because they listened to the message that God had given Jonah.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the video. So, recap. We're in the book of Jonah, and we're studying Jonah and the fish. So, Jonah is a prophet, and it's his job to tell people what God told him to say. God told Jonah to go to Nineveh, but instead, he ran away. Jonah 1:3 says, in our Bibles. Let's open up our Bibles to Jonah 1:3. But Jonah got up and went in the opposite direction to get away from the Lord. He went down to Joppa. He went down to the port of Joppa, where he found a ship leaving for Tarshish. He bought a ticket and went on board, hoping to escape from the Lord by sailing to Tarshish. So just as we saw in the video, Jonah ran away. However, in the end, he did obey God. However, before that, he was on a ship in the middle of a storm. He got thrown into the water, swallowed by a giant fish, spent 3 nights in the belly of the fish, got spat up by the fish, and then still had to go and do the Lord's will. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I have a hard time obeying too. I've been having a hard time obeying and staying put during this quarantine. I miss my church, I miss hugs, I miss my friends, and I miss you guys too, all your little hugs. I know that we will be able to see each other very, very soon. But in the meantime, after this video, please make a short list of 5 different places that you used to be able to go out to. It's going to be a gratitude list. So 5 places that you used to be able to go to that you really, really enjoyed and that you look forward to being able to go again once this quarantine is over. One example could be a friend's house, or school, or the playground at school. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you, and I know that it may be hard. However, we are called to obey God and to obey our mommies and daddies. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you soon.